guys, welcome to another video. I can tell you one thing, sure as hell this is not going to be an instructional video on how to use a bow. It's simply going to be a shout out to a couple of friends of mine, one that made this bow for me and the other who inspired me to take up this sport. So stick around guys, I'm going to talk a little bit about these two friends of mine and I hope you'll enjoy it. Hey there everyone, welcome inside. You're probably wondering why I didn't continue the video outside at camp. Well, reason being is I was putzing around with this fine bow that one of my friends made for me, and I must tell you, I couldn't hit the side of a barn if my life depended on it. You know, I mean, I wouldn't know the first thing about bows. Nate, who did make this bow for me, sent me a couple of PMs. He did a short video explaining how to string it. But like using the bow, going out there and practicing, I've never touched one before. And you know, after playing around with it, like I said, you know, I realized that I couldn't hit the side of a barn. Again, I'm repeating myself. And you know, I almost caused a little bit of damage to my forearm. The string, upon releasing it, hit my forearm a couple of times. Although I've seen worse bruises than what I got. But I also managed to almost lose one of my ears in the process. You know, because I you know, drew a little too far back and I had the bow positioned in the wrong way, kind of thing. And anyway, I just heard and felt the wind of the string as I released, just like whizzing by my ear. So I said, you know what, you better put it away and let Fred come around. He's another friend of ours and a member of BBC who's going to come, who promised to come around at Camp BBC and show me how to, you know, give me a crash course on how to shoot a bow and arrow. So I'd like to start by thanking a couple of people. First person I'd like to give this shout out to is the person who inspired me to take up this sport. The guy's name is Talon, and he's got a YouTube channel that goes by the name of Spirit of the Woods. And the way we touched base was he purchased an anorak from BMA a few months ago, and he decided to go ahead and do a review. And upon looking at the review, I went through most of his videos, and the guy is a great archer. He uses traditional bows. He hunts with a traditional bow. I believe they're called self bows, like these types. And he just inspired me. His techniques, his pointers, the way he explains himself, you know, like, and the way he does his videos is so easy to understand. And I says to myself, you know what, I think I'm going to take up the sport. However, I didn't want to go out and get myself one of these bows that has all the pulleys and yada yada, you know, all these high-tech carbon fiber type of bows, if they make them, if that's what they're called, whatever. I wanted to get something very traditional, old-fashioned, because I am like old school myself. And it just so happened that I had put up an anorak for trade on the Canadian Bushcraft Trading Outpost, and this fine gentleman by the name of Nate, he responded to one of my posts, and he said that he builds these beautiful pieces. And like I said before, I says, you know what, well, beautiful timing, you know, like I want one. He showed up, and we touched base. We agreed upon what we were going to do, what we're going to trade for, and he built this beautiful piece for me. So, you know, out of respect to this gentleman, I don't want to talk too much about the bow itself, because like I said, I don't know squat when it comes to bows and arrows. The only thing I can say that I know that it took him a long time to make it, to perfect it. I mean, it's really, really smooth. I know that there's a belly and there's a back and there's notches where you string it up from. But further than that, like, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Like, can't remember what kind of wood he used for this. However, you we went ahead with the trade, and I received it, and I was happier than a pig in shit. That's all I can tell you guys. And he even went the distance, and he made more arrows than he promised. He promised to make me 4 arrows. He decided to come up with 8 of them, and they're all handmade. They're super straight. The fleshing is made out of turkey tail, and although I don't know all the parts to the arrow, I believe this is the knock. This is where you string it up. I mean, you know, I did shoot a couple of them, and they shoot pretty straight. However, hitting the target, I was like this far away. So our friend Nate Mish, he is a member of BBC, by the way, and he's made many bows and arrows. I don't know, maybe, I can't remember what he said. Like, I know he's been making them for almost 9 years now, and he's made quite a few for youths, and he's made a couple of heavy duty ones, like 80-90 pounders, I believe. And he doesn't sell them. However, he's open to trade if any of you guys are willing to look him up. He makes beautiful pieces. He also makes beautiful quivers, you know, with beads, and I mean, you know, I would like to go on and on and on and on, but given the fact that I don't have any experience in this sport, or the different, you know, parts or names of the arrows and the bows and what have you, I don't want to give off you know, wrong information type of thing. All I wanted to do is make this short video and do a little shout out to my friend Nate Mish, who made this bow. And like I said, if any of you guys want to look him up, he is a member of BBC. And again, yes, he is willing to do other trades. If anybody wants to trade with him, you know, just look him up. The other person that I would like you to do a shout out to is the person who inspired me again, and that's Talon from Spirit of the Woods. And I also want to give a shout out to my friend Fred, who promised to come up to Camp BBC again and give me a little crash course on you know, shooting a bow and arrow. So I'm not gonna go on, you know, for a long time talking on this video. I'm gonna cut it short. However, you could expect to see other videos where Fred and I will get together and use this bow, and we'll talk a little more about it, because I'm sure he'll be able to, you know, explain it a little better and show it off better than I can, that's for sure. So, you know, basically that's about it, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them on the comments down below. I'll try to answer them for you. I will also try to put links to our friends' channels and, you know, websites, whatever, so you can get in touch with these people if you'd like, or you know, you want to visit their YouTube channel. I highly recommend you that you check out our friend Talon from Spirit of the Woods. Super guy. The way he explains how to use the bows and his different techniques and how to zero in on a target, you know, starting at 5 yards and moving back every third time you shoot and you hit your target, making your distance a little further from the target, you know. I mean, it's really worth it. It'll be worth your while, and if this sport is your cup of tea, I highly recommend that you look these guys up. So I want to thank you again for being here. Again, I apologize if it wasn't that interesting. However, in the future there'll be more videos. I'll talk a little more about this bow. I'll get a little practice in, some dirt time, and I'll be able to answer a lot more of your questions. So thanks again, and I'll see you all in the next one, guys. So long for now. God bless you. enjoyed watching my videos, guys, please go ahead and subscribe by hitting the button up on this top corner here. If you want to visit our store, Boreal Mountain Anoraks, please go ahead and hit the bottom button right down there.